Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my new. Oh, yeah. Hey, I found a loophole. I found one. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. Oh, yeah. About no, I treat a model like a. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce in it. You know how I rock, I pass the no active one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. Found introduced to she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course, I'm on Deuce Block.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with Nowicky. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Johnson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Now here's Jordan. Following the shot by Kareem. Just 3 to shoot. Rose passes to James. Johnson with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw tonight. That's good from Johnson.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now here's Nowicky. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
The West All-Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
Now here's Durant. Nowicky sets a screen for Durant. And the 3-ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by James. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Durant in the corner. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
James gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Now here's Robertson. Poke loose. It's stolen by Rose. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. And it's LeBron missing.
And guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
Athleticism on that finish.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Chamberlain's checked in for the West. Kobe comes in for Kevin Durant.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Robertson with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul Jabbar.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Rose against Johnson. Here's Robertson. Again, the West All-Star. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Durant's checked in. Durant's checked in for the West. Curry comes in for Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. And they get it back. Great open look there. Kobe's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
Man, what a yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Kidd against Curry. Back to Kidd. It's stolen by Curry. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the rejection by Giannis.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Jordan kicks to James. Back to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set up. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
They got Jason Kidd, Antetokounmpo out there with Abdul Jabbar. Then there's Carter, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Bryant has the open look. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Dirk Nowicky, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. Outside, Bryant. Bryant, a screen on Carter. No good from Durant.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 7. And here's Kobe from the arc. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
And Kareem throws it down.
Make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Pass to Bryant. From the top of the key, again, the West All-Star.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Bryant from deep 3. It's hauled in by the East. Abdul Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Carter. Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam! Between the legs, and he dunks it home!
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And some changes here for the East. Kevin Durant comes in for Abdul Jabbar, and James subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Robertson, he's checked in for Bryant. Jordan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. It's Nowicky on the wing. Tries again. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars. Here's Jordan. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Chamberlain with a screen on Kidd. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Curry. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Here's Johnson. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmy and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Wade, he's checked in for the East. McAdoo, he's checked in for the West.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
The East making a switch. Irving's checked in. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Robertson kicks to Curry. And shot on the way. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Irving dishes to Durant. Pass to Kidd. Out to Wade. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Nowicky outside. Curry fires from way outside. They grab their own miss. Nice defense from KD.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Wade. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Johnson. Great D that time from James.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Irving. And Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic has checked in for McAdoo. And it's Kevin Durant in for Stephen Curry. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well. I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
Durant nails both of them.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
Kidd takes it off the glass.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
And it's Jokic in the corner. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Jokic has got his first points of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Three from Robertson, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the West. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got two of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Nowicky is out there with Jokic. And it's Durant. Then there's Robertson. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Nowicky. Johnson surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. And there's Dirk Nowicky on the assist by Johnson. Nowicky's got his second bucket of the night.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
He shoots again, and it's good on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Jokic, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowicky. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go.
Oh, LeBron does it again.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Nowicky, and it's good for two. Jordan's got it back down to single digits for the East All-Stars. That's tipped. Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates. Sees the shot forming and is able to get a hand on it.
The West All-Stars have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The West leading by 10. Here's Rose. Johnson with the block. Robertson drives in. The shot by KD. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls, and the East with some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Michael Jordan.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP, plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Here's Robertson. Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. They get it back. Nowicky, and the jam by Dirk Nowicky.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Johnson with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Here's Durant. The shot off that time. Good D by LeBron. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Magic Johnson picks one up. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. First free throw is good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Catching up on the changes for the East. James comes in for LeBron. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim. Boy, that was tremendous.
That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Tough 2 from Durant.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Here's Chamberlain, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside Durant, jacks up a 3, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight, and it's Wade penetrating. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wade's got 5.
Oh, bouncing off the coverage so gracefully. Wade excels at maintaining that concentration on the drive.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Irving's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West also making some changes. Bryant's checked in for Jokic. And it's Stephen Curry in for Robertson.
It's T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
Abdul Jabbar checked in for the East. Jordan comes in for Wade. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And James picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
The fourth team foul.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Curry. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 15. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Abdul Jabbar. Now here's Jordan. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
6 and... Oh! Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
And so it's the West All-Stars. 13 points up at the end of the period. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
James is out there with Irving. Then there's Kidd. Then it's Kareem. And it's Jordan in a two-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Kidd. And it's Curry with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it. And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Chamberlain with the block. Here's Robertson, and that's rejected by Abdul Jabbar. Chamberlain, the pass to Robertson. Chamberlain, it's good on the putback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And James picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Catching up on the changes for the East. James checked in for James. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Irving. And it's Rose in for Kidd.
Well, that was Dirk Nowicky getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Here's Giannis. Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness!
Jokic has checked in for the West.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Nowicky. That one wide left. The East trail by 18. Here's Rose. Abdul Jabbar passes to James. He gets it in there. 9 points for LeBron.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside. They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Free throw good, Nowicky.
Boy, you gotta love Nowicky. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
The East making a switch. Kids checked in. The West also making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Kobe. And it's Johnson in for Curry.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Knocked away. And he recovers it. And Dirk Nowicky gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The East trail by 19. Here's Kidd. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And a pretty crafty move there from Jason Kidd, doing what he can to draw the foul.
Both free throws good from Kidd.
Playing from behind, trying to catch up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West. Inside, here's Nowicky. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Now a timeout called by the East. They're down by 17. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Johnson outside. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. No good. Here's Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. Kidd. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. The West leading by 13, taken away by Kidd. Pass to Jordan. Good, nice job down low.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Durant drawing the double team. Jokic kicks to Nowicky. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Nowicky hits them both. Here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 13. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Kidd. James outside. Here's Abdul Jabbar. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Robertson kicks to Jokic. Robertson outside. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Robertson. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. Kidd, and Jason Kidd picks up the foul. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus. We'll have to go to the line for 2. And Johnson drops them both. Rose finds Jordan. Abdul Jabbar outside. It's stolen by Bryant. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.